Hi there. So it's the end of the second season, or actually, I think it's already the start of the third season. But anyway, as you can see, coaching Muscovide, we ended up fourth this last year, which was some improvement from the first season. You can see that we did 13 more points. And I can tell you that we came just 5 points behind first place and promotion. So we were that close. Which means that if we manage to further improve in the same way this next season, we should be able to get promotion. So you can see that we consider the same amount of goals. We scored a bit more. We scored already 88 goals, and we had tons of draws. So if we had won like 3 of these 13 draw games, we would have had the same points as the winners of the league, and we would have been promoted. So that's how close we were. Very good news. If you want to know who have been our best players so far, it has been pretty much this guy, Michael Yorosovsky. He is an Ukrainian player, developing. He's a young player. My scout found him, and he's been playing. He improved a lot from one season to the next. Another guy was this one, Fiorenzo Carretucci. He is an Italian player. Another guy my scout found. Actually, I only buy players which my scout shows me. So that's another role-playing thing I do. And you can see that Carretucci also improved a lot from the first to the second season. Someone else, well, there was here Pedro Nuno. He also improved a lot, but he doesn't look like a great player, but he plays well. We got this guy, Christian Krug from Germany, and he played good enough. In the defense, there's not much story. Yeah. The defenders, they don't play that well at this level. Hugo Henriques improved a bit. He was a good defender. Then we had here De Klerk. He also improved a bit from the past season. And we have this guy from Spain, Emilio Roche, and he played quite well. So there's that. In the goalkeeper, we had this guy, Hugo Santos, Portuguese, who played not bad. So this was the story for us. If we go here into the records, the top goal scorer was Carretucci, same goals as last year. Top league scorer was Carretucci. Most goals in a match was Sheena. Most assists Pedro Nuno. Highest average rating Carretucci. Man of match Carretucci. Worst discipline Hugo Henriques. Most league appearances it's Hugo Santos, a midfield player. Most league goals is Carretucci. Youngest player Roche. Oldest player Varela. Fans player of the year Carretucci. So Carretucci was our biggest player. So let's see competitions wise who won everything. We didn't see last year who won here the awards for the World Cup. I'm going to show you now. So if you remember, Brazil won against Portugal in the final. And I always go to the wrong thing. And in the awards, the World Cup Golden Boot was Gabriel Batistuta, Batigol. If you remember him, an amazing player still at Roma. And the dream team of the World Cup was Dudek in goal from Liverpool, Elveg from Lazio, Sarabia from River, Jorge Andrade, Portuguese player from Porto. Roque, Roque Júnior, now playing at Deportivo. Rosicky, Biscan, Vieira, Arsenal. Pires, he was at Arsenal back then, now he's with Real Madrid. Sand and Batistuta. So these were the best players. In the bench, surprisingly, El Ouaer from Tunisia, Beshasnik from Russia, Samuel from Argentina, Desailly, the French guy, amazing player, Desailly, Ronaldo, amazing player, Ronaldo, Pope, surprisingly, a player from the USA in the World Cup Dream Team, and Cassano, Italian player, a very well-known, great player. So this is how it was in the World Cup from last season. Now let's see who won stuff this season. So awards from the Premier League. Let's see the manager of the year. It was again Bologna from Sporting. The team of the year. Okay, you can have a look. I'm not going through the players. The top goal scorer was for this year Dario from Academica. Quite interesting. The most man of the match was also Dario. The player of the year was once again Jardel. Yeah, Jardel, he was an amazing striker. Quite amazing. The team of the week doesn't matter. So let's go to see the Super Cup. Sporting won the Super Cup against Alverca. The Portuguese Cup was won also by Sporting. They have a very strong team in this championship manager. Then this was the Portuguese Cup. The second Division B was won by Feirense. The second league was won by Gil Vicente. And the Premier League was won by Sporting again. But this time Benfica came in second place. Sporting, they still have their amazing team with Nicolai, Jardel, Beto. Yeah, this was a very strong team. Oh, Zé Roberto is here, the Brazilian player. Mendonça also. This is an interesting player. Ricardo Quaresma, amazing player. Oh, they have Zé Elias also from Brazil. Yeah, they have a very strong team. Vampeta also from Brazil. Yeah, this is no doubt a very strong team. Okay, so what else? Now we are going to England. Let's see the awards in England. We can see that the player of the year was this year Ruud van Nistelrooy. Yeah, the amazing guy from Manchester United, the Flying Dutchman. The young player of the year was Joe Cole from West Ham. Joe Cole, he is a terrific player in this championship manager. And let's watch further. So the FA Trophy was won by Halesowen. I don't know if I'm saying this correctly. Anyway, the Charity Shield was won by Arsenal. Very well. The Vance Trophy was won by Cambridge United. The League Cup was won by Manchester United again. The FA Cup was won by Blackburn. Whoa, Blackburn, very well. They have a band. They have Damien Duff, a very interesting player. They have they have Luís Boumart. Okay, Luís Boumart is there at Blackburn. Cool. I'm trying to see who else they have, which I may know. Okay, not many players I know. Probably English people will know a lot more people. Oh, this Peralta. Okay, Portuguese. André Peralta. Okay. This was it. Bolton managed to win the FA Cup. Was it? Yes. No, Bolton. Blackburn. Sorry, Blackburn. So the conference division was won by Scarborough. The third division was won by Doncaster. The second division, Crystal Palace. Okay, Crystal Palace moving up. The first division, Sheffield Wednesday, also moving up and getting back into the Premier League. I know Sheffield is a traditional side, so quite interesting to have them back in the Premier League. And for the Premier League, who won it? Manchester United. Yeah, Manchester United won it this year. They have obviously Van Nistelrooy, they have Dwight York, Andy Cole is still there. Who else? Who is this guy? Moniaruk. Whoa, I cannot even say his name. They have Solskjaer yet. Yeah, they still have Veron, Scholes. Giggs is still around, 29 years old. Djordjic, what's this? A young player, okay. They have Fletcher, yeah, Fletcher, Scottish. Beckham is still around. Oh, Roy Keane is still around. Oh, Lilian Thuram. Lilian Thuram is here in Manchester United. What a player he was! What a player! Phil Neville, of course. Gary Neville, of course. Wes Brown, yes. Michael Silvestre, yeah. And Fabian Barthez, yeah. They have a great team, Manchester United. So not a surprise that they can fight for titles. Now let's watch some European winners. So awards, again, the goalkeeper was for Oliver Kahn, still at 34, winning the goalkeeper prize. Defender this time was Tomasz Linke from Bayern, 33 years old, surprisingly. Midfielder was Totti from Roma. Actually, Totti just recently left football, so amazing player, Totti, amazing player. The striker was Van Nistelrooy from Manchester United, yeah, the Flying Dutchman. So, that being said, the Super Cup, the European Super Cup was won by Inter. The Inter Toto, we are not going to see anything there. The UEFA Cup, Dortmund. And the Champions Cup, Arsenal. Yeah, Arsenal and Manchester United in the final. So the English teams are now dominating Europe. And Arsenal has Luis Figo. Yeah, Luis Figo now plays for Arsenal. Amazing. Luis Figo now plays for Arsenal. Also Lauren here. Yeah, Lauren was an interesting player. Yeah, it's a great team. Arsenal has a terrific team. So no surprise there that they managed to win the Champions Cup. Worldwide, I don't think there's Boca. Boca managed to win the Inter-American Cup. Yeah. The Intercontinental was won by PSV Eindhoven. Surprisingly, they were a surprising winner of the Champions Cup, and they just further improved on that and won the Intercontinental Cup. The World Championship, there was not, so there's no new winner there. So, international, let's see the awards. The FIFA World Player of the Year is a very surprising Cristiano Doni from Milan. Very surprising, okay, good for him. Yeah, I don't know why the hell he was the World Player of the Year, but someone must know. The World Footballer of the Year was Christian Vieri from Inter. Yeah, this guy was an incredible striker at his peak. Yeah, great player. The African was Lauren from Arsenal. So Arsenal keeps winning the African Player of the Year. Amazing player. The European was Van Nistelrooy from Manchester. South American Guilherme from Boca Juniors. Yeah, this was a very interesting striker. And the Oceania was Mark Viduka from Leeds, winning once again. He is obviously the best player from Australia, so he's going to win this kind of things most of the time. So let's keep going. The Confederations Cup, I don't think there was none. The Asian Cup, there was none. The OFC Nations, I believe this was, I don't know if this was last year, but Australia keeps winning. The Copa America, there was none, so Venezuela is still the holders, very surprisingly. African nations, Egypt is still the holders, same as last year. This we are not going to see. European Championship, it will be next year, and Olympics, yeah, there was none yet. So World Cup, there was none this year. So this is it. This was the story of the season. Now, something I have to say is that apparently, I don't know why, maybe because I have the Portuguese League also open, but apparently I am unable to catch the new teams that get promoted into the conference. So I never see here the open job positions for them. This means that my idea of taking charge of a recently promoted team to the conference division is not going to happen. What I'm going to try is I'm going to try and get myself signed to the first team which fires their coach in the English conference division. That's what I'm going to try. Last year I did try it, but apparently my reputation was not good enough for that. If you want to know, let me see. Where can I see my reputation? I believe here, yeah. So reputation-wise, in Portugal, I am average reputation. I'm considered the 52 best coach. When considering all nation, I am the 932. I'm considered poor, but still, well, I should be good enough for some English teams because I am here above Brian Horton from Port Vale. I'm above Roy McFarlane from Torquay. So I don't know. I think, yeah, I think. Actually, I don't see many. Okay, I don't see many English clubs. Oh, I am better than Stefanach and yeah, and I am better than Lou Macari from Huddersfield and Brian Flynn from Wrexham and Steve Whedon from Colchester. So I should, yeah, I should be good enough to warrant a place in a conference team. So I'm going to try and do that again this year, and let's see if I can achieve that. If not, I will keep at Muscovite and see if we can get promotion. So with that said, I see you next season. Bye.